Good morning, children. Hope you all are fine. Children, we will start our new chapter, chapter number 8, Food, Health and Safety. So, children, you know that we need energy to work and play. Whatever we do in a day, what kind of activities we do in a day, for that, doing that activities, we need energy. Think if we don't eat food for one day, then we'll be able to do the activities, do our work. No, we will not be able to do the work, because we don't have energy to do the work. So food gives us energy. It repairs the damaged cells of the body and help us to grow. There are many nutrients that are needed in our by our body, and in different quantities. So these materials are called nutrients. So there are many nutrients in our body. These are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. So these are all nutrients that are present in our food and that are needed by our body. The food that we eat is our diet. The nutrients in the diet should be in a correct proportion. That every nutrient should be in a correct proportion in our food. So the diet that contains all the nutrients in correct proportion is called a balanced diet. So we will study about all these nutrients which are present in our body and contains in our food. First, we will talk about the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the food which gives us energy. These are the most common food. Most of the energy we get from the carbohydrates. Sugar, potato, cereal are all the rich sources of carbohydrates. Now come to proteins. Second nutrient is protein. Protein help our body to grow and to repair our damaged cell. We get proteins from pulses, eggs, meat, fish, chicken, etc. So third one is fats. Fats also provide energy like carbohydrates. They are stored in our body. Cooking oil, ghee, nuts are the rich sources of energy. Then vitamins protect our body from diseases and keep us healthy. So deficiency of any vitamin may leads to a disease. There are about 15 kinds of vitamins needed by our body. So we get vitamin A from yellow fruits, vegetable, green leafy vegetables. Vitamin B from sprouted beans, pulses, green leafy vegetable. From the vitamin C we get from amla, lemon, orange, and all the juicy fruits. Vitamin D we get from butter, ghee, oil, eggs, etc. So, like vitamins, minerals, neither are the bodybuilding food or not the energy giving food, but they are very much needed by our body for our proper growth. We get minerals from fruits, green leafy vegetable, whole grains, jaggery, and milk. And water and roughage. Water is also needed by our body in proper quantity. It regulates our body temperature and help to perform many reactions by our body. Then come to roughage. Roughage is not a part of food that is digested by our body. Roughage are the dietary fibers. They are not nutrient that are needed by our body, but they are dietary fibers, and they help our body digestive system to work properly. So we find fibers from dalia, from whole grains, pulses, salad, etc. And with the nutrients we also needs proper exercise to keep our body fit and healthy. And exercise makes our heart beat faster and improves our blood circulation and makes our body slim. So exercise is also needed by our body to we should also and do exercise to keep our body healthy. And proper postures should also be there, like while standing and sitting we should follow the proper posture. And rest is also needed to make our body in healthy. So when we work, our body so many cells are damaged from our body, and these cells are repaired by the rest. When we take rest, we regain the strength, and during resting time our hearts slows down and properly relax, and our brain rest. So rest is also very important to keep ourselves healthy. So children, come to diseases. When our body is not able to function properly, then it may have any disease. So diseases are of two type: non-communicable diseases and communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases are the diseases which cannot be transmit from one person to another. Like we cannot get any disease from other person. These are vitamin deficiency diseases. If there is any deficiency of any nutrient in our food, then we can get the disease. Heart diseases, diabetes, these are the diseases which cannot be transmitted from one person to another. So the vitamin deficiency diseases are so many diseases are there. Like if we have the lack of calcium and phosphorus, then it will lead to our defective bones and teeth. If there is a deficiency of iron, then it will we can get the anemia. If there is a deficiency of iodine in our body, then it will lead to the disease goitry. There are so many vitamin deficiency also. Like if there is deficiency of vitamin A, then there will be night blindness. If vitamin B, then it will be the disease beriberi. And if it is a deficiency of vitamin C, then we can get the scurvy. If there is a deficiency of vitamin D, then our bones will be weak, and there will be rickets in children. It is a type of disease also, and you can see the picture what are the rickets. So now come to communicable diseases. Communicable diseases are the diseases which can be transmitted from one person to another, and these are called communicable diseases. These diseases can be transmitted through various agents, like through viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoas, through insects also. We get these diseases through these agents. These agents carry the diseases, and we can get the diseases through these agents. If one person is having the disease, through these agents the other person get the disease. So there are some waterborne diseases and airborne diseases also. The airborne diseases are common cold, TB, measles, etc. The waterborne diseases are typhoid, cholera, jaundice, etc. Children, now come to safety and first aid. First of all, we will talk about the accidents. Children, accident may happen at any time, anywhere, to anyone. We can avoid the accident by being careful. We can avoid the accident on the road. If we are on the road, we should be careful. You should not play on the road. You should always walk on the footpath. Use zebra crossing for crossing the road, and you should always follow the traffic rules. In this way we can avoid the road accidents. Sometimes fire accidents also can happen at home. If we are careful, then we can avoid these accidents. You should not play with fire, with matchsticks, electrical appliances, kerosene, etc. You should not touch electrical wires. Be careful while bursting the crackers. Elder people should be with you while bursting the crackers. So in this way you can avoid the fire accidents and the road accidents. Children, when the accidents happen, every time there is not medical treatment available. At such time, some treatment should be given to the person to save the life of the person, to help him. So the help given to the affected person, it is called a first aid. Sometimes the first aid can save the life of the person. In minor fire accident, we can treat at home by applying the antiseptic cream. In case of fracture, if there is a fracture, then you should not move the affected part, and it should be kept in a stable position.